So it's Thanksgiving, and I decided to do a turkey this year. I haven't cooked a turkey since 2017 when I used to deep fry turkeys on my food truck back in California. So I already spatchcocked the turkey and I put it in a brine, and it's been sitting for 2 days. Do you don't know what a brine is? It's pretty much salt and whatever seasonings you want to put, and you're going to let it marinate in that. And what happens is the turkey is actually a very dry bird, and by making it sit in a brine, it's going to absorb through osmosis some of this seasoning, salt, and it's going to keep the turkey very juicy. I have the turkey sitting with the breast side down in the brine. Okay, so that way, because the turkey breast is usually the most dry part of the turkey, the seasonings that I put in my brine was some garlic powder, onion powder, white pepper, salt, and some sugar. And then you bring it to a boil, and then you use ice to cool it down, and then I submerge my spatchcocked turkey in there. Spatchcock pretty much means that I took the backbone out. As you can see, this is the back of the turkey. And so you open it up. I broke the breastbone. So when I lay it down, it's going to be flat like this. And that's going to cut our cooking time of the turkey into 1/3 of the time that usually it takes. So I'm going to wash my hands because I'm going to show you the next step. So I took the turkey out of the brine, and it's sitting in this colander to drain off all the water, because you want to actually get the bird really dry. So what I have here is a roasting pan. It's a special oval one just made for turkey. And I've got a bunch of different ingredients here. There's some onion peels, carrots, just pretty much stuff that I used in my stock. Some oranges as well, and also some apples. Okay, so I have all these ingredients in here. This is going to be the base of what I'm going to lay my turkey on top. However, before we get that far, I'm going to go ahead and just completely dry this turkey. So that way, when I rub some olive oil on top of it with butter under the skin, it's going to get nice and crispy. And it's drained off pretty well. And what I'm going to do is, on the skin side, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down. Wipe it down, pat it completely dry. Because we don't want it to be wet at all. You might need a couple of paper towels for that. And as you can see, I am using the foil that I had the container covered with. I'm just using that because I ain't trying to make a mess, and I ain't trying to clean up too much stuff either, because people are going to be coming over in a little bit, and the less that I have to do, the better for me. Now what I'm going to do is, you see the skin right here? I want to separate the skin, so I'm kind of going to put my fingers underneath the skin. You can see that. I turned the camera around. I turned the turkey around so you can see. See that? I'm kind of getting the skin up. So that way, when I rub the butter underneath the skin of the turkey, it's going to keep it nice and moist. See that? Just takes a little bit. Be gentle, because you don't want to rip the skin. For presentation later, it's going to look nice and pretty when you have the whole skin intact. Of course, if it rips, we're still going to eat it anyways. So I'm just loosening up the skin, and in the meanwhile, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to put underneath here. So I have a bowl here, as you can see, and I got 3 sticks of butter, and I let it come to room temperature. And what I got in there as the seasonings is some black pepper, some dried garlic, a little bit of chili flakes, just for a little bit of spice kick. And then I put some rosemary, fresh rosemary, and fresh thyme, and some fresh sage. And then what I did was I put all those things in a food processor, So that way, it's all become like a nice, smooth paste. Okay, I'm also going to try and pull some of this skin off from underneath the thighs right here. So that way, see with my thumb, just go in there because I want to put this butter all underneath the bigger parts of the turkey. So that way, see that? It'll get nice and juicy as well as flavorful. And I'm going to take my spatula with the butter and go right here and kind of like pull the spatula out, leaving all that butter inside. You can see that little lump there is butter. I'm going to do it again right here. Take it in there and slide it off the spatula. Okay, and what I want to do is kind of work it around in here. I'm trying not to touch it because the butter is going to get messy, but as you can see, it's under the skin, and I have spread it out here. I'm going to squeeze some over to the side where the thighs are. Put a little bit more here. See where this little side, right there, look at that. Under the skin. Perfect. I got some more to go on this side into this pocket of where the thigh is. Yeah. See, in that little air in between the skin and the turkey, once that butter melts, it's gonna make it all nice and crispy. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm really not a huge turkey fan, but for some reason this year, I say, you know what? I'm feeling like doing a turkey. So here we are, turkey time. You can see all the butter that I've spread under the skin. And I'm gonna show you a little close up in just a bit, but I'm just massaging this butter in for right now. So that way it can be all nice and even. Got the butter all packed up in there. And this last little bit of butter, I'm going to put it on the outside. Okay? Mainly on the wings, because I want to put it in between the little armpits. Right there. And see, this is why you want to make sure that your bird is nice and dry, because the butter is not going to stick if it's wet. Okay, and just very minimal rubbed on the outside. And this is why I wanted to use a spatula, because otherwise all the butter is going to get all over your fingers. Make a mess. Bring over my pan. This over. Show you my pan. I'll lay this bird on here. You want to make it look nice and pretty because it's going to hold the shape of this roasting pan. And what I'm going to do with these wings is, scoot over a little more so you can see me. I'm going to tuck these wings underneath. You just kind of pop them behind the breast right here. So that way you can tucked in and the tips of the turkey don't burn. Tips of the turkey wings don't burn. Try the other side right here. So I've evenly distributed all the butter, as you can see. And I drizzled some olive oil on top of the turkey for extra browning. And I have some turkey stock that I made with the neck and some of the trimmings while I was cooking. So I'm going to pour some of that in the bottom of the pan. to just give a little steam in there to keep it going. And this is not going to take very long to cook. So I'm going to start it off at 460 degrees for 1 hour, and then I'm going to flip it around and continue cooking it for another hour. The turkey's in the oven. Please make sure you clean up everything around or wherever the turkey was. So I'm going to clean and sanitize this while the turkey's going. This is the turkey after 1 hour. I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of this juice that's underneath here and try and baste the turkey with it. Look at that. All right, 2 hours are up. There's my turkey. I'm gonna pull it out right now. Oh, it looks beautiful. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. You better eat your veggies after turkey too. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. You better eat your veggies and your turkey too. Cornbread dressing, sweet potato pie, oh my, oh my. Green bean casserole, cornbread too. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. You better eat your veggies after turkey too.